Hey, I'm back. I have something that was on my heart. I wanted to share with you guys. I was just helping somebody move their stuff. There was a Bible verse that really stuck out to me years ago when I was studying underneath Dr. Randall Smith. I did 3 years of the Bible in Argentina, and then I did another year in Sebring, Florida under Dr. Randall Smith. And the verse is James 1:12. And it talks about how believers need to persevere. And then if they do, they'll receive the crown of life. Well, the word persevere there, the Greek word underneath of it is Hupomeno, Hupomeno, Hupomeno. And he gave two illustrations as to what, to kind of, explain what it meant and how to kind of give you a mental image of what it means. So you know how you get a watermelon seed and you put your thumb over top of it and you put pressure on it, and it eventually it might squeeze out from underneath of it, but it's the idea of remaining under that pressure. Okay. Another one is he explained how they purify precious jewels. They'll put them under intense heat, and the impurities will rise to the surface, and then they clear away the impurities, and what's left are the precious jewels. And this always stood with me. You know what? Ever since I learned that, throughout all these years, that was, I was 20, so almost 20 years ago. Throughout my marriage and even after that, those images kept coming back to me. There were times where I wanted to crawl into a hole, and I just wanted the world to pass me by. I didn't want to get out of bed a lot of mornings. I used alcohol to cover up the pain. I would a lot of times also envision, I'd be sitting there, and what would keep me going, it was like, I know that I'm in a tunnel and I know there's a light at the end of that tunnel. And so I knew that if I just kept walking, that eventually I would see the light. I would see the light. It's gonna be there. It's gonna get there. And so I kept walking. I kept putting one foot in front of the other, even when I couldn't exactly see the path a lot of times. And so notice how I'm talking about all of that in past tense, because I'm past all that. I persevered. It doesn't mean I'm not going to endure hard times ever again, but it means I'm past the major ones. So for any of you that are going through a hard time, or for hard times that are going to come, because we have some dark times ahead of us, guys. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be testing our faith. And so I want you to keep in mind those images, the remaining under the pressure, or the refinement, the purification process of being underneath extreme heat, because you're a precious jewel. You're being refined, and all those impurities are going to be wiped away. So very, very simple message, but I just felt like I needed to share with you guys what has gotten me through. And you guys are going to see the beautiful jewel that has come out on the other side. You guys have a wonderful day. Mwah.